this offense. What are your impressions? You got to kind of see it extended for the first time. What has it been like for you this spring?
It's been great. I really like the new offense a lot. Obviously, I think we're pretty good today. So took a little bit to transition, but I think we're rolling pretty smooth right now.
Harbaugh said that you called you multiple times, said he's your elite at this point. Like, what constitutes you being elite in your mind, in that idea?
I think with any profession, it's really focus on the details and just you got to be able to execute the little details every play. You got to know what you're doing. You got to know how to do it. You just got to consistently do it. So just consistently do your job, make plays. And I think you'll be elite at anything if you do that.
How has that made it so for going from last year to this year? Is there anything you've done differently to kind of get you to that point?
I don't know. I would say just constant work, man, in the off season. Probably like no one really sees it, but in Glick, the offense all met, all throughout the winter. Throwing routes with Shea and the QBs, just working on that timing, and I think that definitely helps a lot. And just focusing on, you really got to analyze your weaknesses as a player, and your coaches obviously help you with that, and just work on trying to eliminate those weaknesses and make them your strengths.
What has it done for the competition in the tight end room to go from an offense that had 2 or 3 tight ends often, and maybe now you have 1 sometimes?
I think the competition is always high. Whether it's 1 or 2 of us on the field or 3, we all are striving to be the best. Not only in our room, but the country, really. We want to have the best tight end room in the country, and we say that. Coach Moore says that almost every day. And I think we have the potential. I don't know if we're there yet, but I think we could be by camp for sure.
We saw Eric All have the one long catch today, and then a week ago you finished practice with him getting a long catch. What's been your impression of them?
Yeah, he's a natural receiver. He has great hands, and he's fast. So he can really run by guys, and he's really good at that route that you saw him catch today, just like the inside fade route. So he's really good at that, and he's done a great job.
Several guys who weren't starters last year or even freshmen this year saw a significant amount of the field today. So what did you see from them?
Yeah, I think they did a good job. On offense, we got the right tackle spot. We got a lot of different running backs. Guys competing for starting jobs. Obviously, all the receivers too, with so many being hurt. I think Ronnie Bell did a great job today. I think Mike did a great job today. Shea did great. I think the whole line did pretty good. So I haven't got to watch the tape, but I think those guys did really good today for sure.
So with so many of the receivers being hurt, how do you think that helps some of the younger players that might be sitting their place in spring?
It's always next man up, and when you get your opportunity, you got to make sure you do something with it. So I think the receivers we got right now are doing a great job making plays, earning trust, and they'll definitely be a big part of the offense for sure.
Looking back on it, some of those early bumps, learning the new offense and the communication and things. I guess what was that like? For the offense this winter, and then also did it help being excited about it, or maybe having some energy with it too?
Yeah, guys were definitely excited to learn everything and just trying to soak up all the information. But obviously at first it's kind of a lot. So we had guys busting on assignments at first, and Coach Gaddis wasn't too happy about that. But there's been a lot less mental errors on the offense as spring's gone on. We have like this percentage we track every practice. It's a margin of error, and I feel like first practice was pretty high percentage of errors on the offense, but I feel like I've seen that come down a lot these last few practices. So I think guys are really starting to get it.
Was there a practice where maybe it really started to feel smooth and click and everything?
Honestly, I think last practice was the smoothest one we've had all year. We had the lowest margin of error by far. I thought we had a pretty good practice yesterday overall as an offense for sure.
Given how the season ended last year, coming into spring practice this time around, what was the mood like in the locker room? Was it, we need to get after it to kind of avenge those losses, or just what was the mood around the guys this time around?
Yeah, definitely. Those losses are always in our head. We always have reminders of that, whether it's in the building, outside the building, whatever. Definitely sucks to lose like that, especially to Ohio State. So I think, that's definitely lit a fire under some guys. In the winter, just working out, getting that extra motivation for sure.
Sean, the play boards with the different images on them, is that something you ever have done before in high school or anything like that?
No. My high school ran the wing T offense. So. I don't know if you know what that is, but you can go watch my high school highlight tape and figure that out. But it's not a fun offense to be in.
What would you play in that? Curious.
Oh, I played